That is keep it tight in Dutch.
Oh,
Where was I, Emma?
where were you?
I was in Amsterdam. How it's Strak?
I love how the voice has just gone out at the exact same time as this.
How it's Strak. I met lovely people in Amsterdam. That was but I'm going backwards because that was the last show I did.
Yes.
And then before that, I was in Oslo, a place I'd never been to in my life, which was fascinating. And before that, sure, I was in Stitches, back in Stitches and Stitches and Stitches.
How was that?
Oh, Jesus, great.
Did you
Great.
stare
Well,
the
that
arse
was
out of it?
pure party. I went for
Yeah,
a
yeah.
party.
Oh, was it a party?
It was a great party. Love. I danced for
Oh.
hours. I was sweating buckets.
Oh, so there was drugs?
Excuse me very much. Excuse me very much. It was great DJ, great music.
Wink, wink.
I'll
Go
tell
on,
you
anyway.
one great thing I did.
Yeah.
I was going bottle where I wore me little Makuta black sequin dress, which
Oh,
has
yeah.
a long sleeve on it, but is short, quite short. And I
Yeah.
had the heels. So my friend, we went to his house to have drinks on the terrace
Yes.
first, and I had the heels on. And
Mm.
mercifully, I had put the specials in my bag, and I tell you,
Remember we were having this chat
an
about
hour.
what
I
to
did
do.
1 hour max in the heels, and I said, "What the fuck
That's
is
enough
this?"
of that.
And when I actually felt better the minute I put on the runners, as in I actually thought the dress looked cooler
Oh, yeah.
with the runners.
Okay.
And then I
Nice.
was happy, thrilled with myself on the dance floor because I was in my
Yeah.
short dress with my runners.
And he can actually dance.
You can actually dance.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was an absolute delight. Fair play to my friend John for gathering so many of us together. It made me realize something. If you say you're going to have a party in Spain and you send out the invitations early enough, everybody wants to go.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not everybody can make it, but it's
Yes.
kind of an excuse for people to go, "Oh, fuck it, will we just go?"
Mhm.
You know? So it was amazing the number of people who could go.
Has that inspired you now?
Inspired me.
Yeah, to do a big birthday.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it has. Because that would suit me. A birthday in the sun would suit me.
Well, I was, yeah.
Do you want to hear about my poor friend Eva Berthistle, who was on her way to the party?
Yeah. what
Herself and
happened?
Ross.
Yeah.
They were on the plane. So excited. They have 2 young ones,
Yes.
right? 2 small children. Granny's all set up. So we got
Yeah.
to the airport. They were luring in the Prosecco. They were like, "Oh my God, we've got 3 days away."
Yeah.
They were sitting on the fucking plane and they got the phone call. The little one has hurt her arm. She's going to hospital. They were like, she said, we literally had 30 seconds of, will we get off the plane? Will we stay in the plane? Will we go? Will we go? Will we stay? Will we go? What do we do? What do we do? And they ran off the plane. She'd fractured her arm. Not even broken, fractured. Oh.
Not even broken. Now,
Well,
that's not something a nurse would
can
say,
I-
Deirdre. Can we just say?
Well, that's exactly what a nurse would say. It's only a fracture, love. Have your holiday.
Oh.
Now, I know, I felt so sorry for them. As she said, we were nearly gone. Like if it had been 5 minutes later, they wouldn't have got the call. They would have landed, they would have got the call, and they would have said, "Look, she's in the hospital. Actually, as it turns out, it's only a fracture and she's fine." But of course,
God.
you know, you can't mess with that, can you? When you're a parent, you just go, "Oh God, right, we have to get off and go." Oh Jesus,
Now, was
my
that
heart
his?
went out to them.
Was that his mum or her mum?
That's his mum. Yeah.
Thick.
No, the mum, I don't think was with them at this point. This was the childminder, I think, at this point. So had them. Yeah. Anyway, look, as she said, we did need to get off because there was a bit of, there was things that had to be done at the hospital. But I mean, within a couple of hours, everything was fine, and she was gone off to her granny's anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So they just had to throw a drink at the situation and say, right, we're having a weekend at home on our own. Oh, do you know,
To
it's
be
happened to
actually
all of us.
sitting on the
It's happened to all of us
plane.
to be on the plane and pulled off. And then the whole plane must have hated them because obviously their luggage had to be got off.
I had a wedding before. Now, not as bad as that, but I had a wedding, friend's wedding. And I'd made, now this is in early days. I don't have like a tour. I have a couple of shows. And it turns out I have a show booked in the Mill Theatre the same night as the wedding. So I decide, right, well, I'll just go do the wedding, maybe get me starter in, go do the gig, come back to the wedding. which I did.
This is very Emma Doran.
Yeah, which I did. But
You're a
then
little
got a
trooper.
phone call from the babysitter. I had basically, like kind of the way I am with the cleaner thing at the moment, I had hunted down this babysitter in my estate. I couldn't find a babysitter, couldn't find a fucking babysitter. I hunted this young one down
Yeah.
the road who
Yeah, no,
was
we've
on
all
my
done
road.
it. Uh-huh.
And she was like 17 or 18 and like fucking grand. Get in the house. She phones me. Who was it, Joe or something? Won't go, she can't get him to stop crying. He won't go back to see her or something. So I have to go home. And I get home and he's literally just sitting there, just.
Not about her.
No, there's nothing wrong with him. But she didn't know. She didn't know enough.
She panicked. Yeah.
She panicked. And because he was like a toddler or whatever, you know what I mean?
I know.
And you see, Ella was there as well. So Ella was like, what would she have been? Like 12, but not old enough to like, be looking at.
Call.
Not, but I wouldn't have gotten her to be babysitting for that kind of thing. And I got home and I think Ella was even going, your one's not able for it.
Oh. Yeah, it happens. That's
Yeah,
parenting.
yeah.
It just happens.
What can you do?
No, I felt very, very sorry for them. The
She
one,
made her way to the dance
the
floor.
one.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. Well, listen, she wouldn't have wanted me not to have a good time.
Of course.
No, it was glorious. So that was my second time in Stitches now. In Stitches, I just keep calling it that now.
I just say Stitches. I say Deirdre's and Stitches.
Yeah, it suits me, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
It suits me.
So when did you get home?
I did powerful amount of shopping.
Oh, did you?
Only for beads. Amy Huberman, who, honest to God, if I've said it once, she should be on prescription. She's just a little bundle of joy. She found a bead shop.
Yeah.
As in not selling a bead, as in beads. Beads. Now I've none. I can't believe I've none of the beads on me right now.
So just confirm that it's. You're talking necklaces.
Necklaces.
We don't want.
Oh, not a craft shop.
No, sorry. I was just going to say we don't want the Daily Mail picking this up. That Amy Huberman's out doing stitches by anal beads or something. Just let's confirm that. Amy
Which
Huberman,
would be the place to buy them.
Yeah, but Amy Huberman and Brian O'Driscoll, we can neither confirm nor deny whether they're into anal beads.
No, leave it out now.
Well, what do you want to deny it? Can't confirm nor deny is the way to go, Deirdre. Don't start shouting about it because then you're denying it and people might think they're dry shites. Go on anyway.
Okay, so well, they're definitely not dry shites. But anyway.
You heard it here first.
Oh my God. This has gone absolutely pear-shaped. Can we just go back to normality?
What do you expect me to do? You're talking about beads.
I'm talking about necklaces, Emma. Now let's get back to the jewellery. So it was a bead and selling necklaces that were made of beads. Is that little beads? Anyway, and can I just say to you that in the entire weekend, anal beads did not come up. They weren't. You're the first person to mention them. Anyway, we found this little shop and it had lovely little, little Mary medals, miraculous medals. You know the way they're back in fashion.
Yes.
In every colour under the sun. I bought a lovely big Mary with black.
Did you?
We went in and there was so much nice stuff in this shop. Everything was €25. Everything.
Oh, lovely.
Well, we couldn't leave. There was so much in it. We were in it for 2.5 hours. By the time we left the little shop, it was rammed because everybody's going, what's going on in there?
Okay.
What is actually going on in there? So the little shop was packed.
I will tell you, it's my favourite type of shop.
Oh, if you've been with us, love, you would have died of happiness. It was very much an Emma Doran shop.
Did a bit of
by the way, Amy's the queen of the puns.
Yeah.
What did she keep saying about the beads and the necklace? I'm adoring this. I'm adoring these beads. I'm adoring that bracelet. Emma Doran would love it here, wouldn't she? Emma Doran would adore it here. I'm adoring these beads. Very good. Very good. It's very good. But did you ever even think of it as a show title?
No.
I'm adoring the showbiz live.
I was thinking, will we do a pun on my name next time or not, you see? I was like, because once you start the puns, it's very hard to stop, isn't it?
I'm adoring this, I'm adoring that.
I'm adoring.
It's nice. It's got a ring to it.
It's kind of subtle.
But anyway, that's only the only kind of shopping you can do. Although, no, sorry, I bought a bag. I bought a handbag.
Oh, yeah.
I do not buy bags. we've had this
Yeah, but
conversation before.
when you get a handbag, it's newsworthy. It's
It's
kind of
newsworthy.
just got a bag because is this the bag you bought?
Not at all. That's only a beach bag basket
Because we had the
yoke.
silver bag for a while and we were very happy
Yeah,
with the silver
loved the
bag.
silver.
So what's the bag that you bought?
Do you know, I'll bring it in next week. It's a bright yellow. Looks like
lovely.
a basket, but it's leather.
Nice.
Gorgeous. See, I just don't see bags like that here. I just don't see them. I don't see bags I want here.
Okay.
I'm not a designer bag girl. I'm not into. I'm gonna pay you a fortune over a label. Fuck off.
No,
is my
I wouldn't
approach
be
to that.
interested.
No, not
That
interested.
sounds lovely because there's nice little shops like that in where was I? Like Brighton. Brighton has nice little kind of beady kind of
Little unique shops with
kinda,
different things. Well, do you know where else I did brilliantly for the shop on? Amsterdam. Oh my God, they've got these. I had been to Amsterdam. Have you ever been, by the way?
No, but tell me.
You have to go. You're going to love it.
Tell me the timeline. So you came home from
God,
Stitches.
came home from Stitches
on Monday, on the
4 days there.
Did you come home on the bank holiday?
Yes, I came home on that Monday.
Yeah.
Thursday I went to Oslo. Friday I went to Amsterdam. Saturday night late I came home and had a 4-hour delay in the airport. So the highs and lows. Emma, great response to the highs and lows. Deirdre O'Kane, the woman of the great highs and lows. It's so true. I actually am still laughing at the reel. I'm still laughing at it myself.
I can't believe the 4-hour delay. I wouldn't.
Fabulous time in Amsterdam. 4-hour delay.
I wouldn't have wanted to be with you for the delay.
No, love, it was bad. I haven't had a 4-hour delay in a long time. And they drip fed us the information. So it was like, the flight was at 6. Sorry, your flight's been delayed. There'll be an update at 7.
You're like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grant, I'll get to 7. 7. Sorry, the flight is still delayed. We'll give you another update at 8. Okay.
So you can't actually go and do anything.
Well, they'd put a voucher of €10 onto the phone. And then they put a second voucher of €10 onto the phone. After the second delay, I took to the pub.
Yeah.
There was an Irish bar called Murphy's in Amsterdam. Wait till you hear what happened to me here. I said, right, I can only throw gin and tonics at this situation.
Yes.
Into the Irish bar, having my gin and tonic, on my phone, doing a bit of posting, still hustling, selling shows, the usual malarkey.
Never stops.
And I'm having crisps on the gin and tonic, thoroughly enjoying it, but out pops a little mouse. Fuck sake.
From where?
A mouse, as casual as you like. He wasn't even darting across.
On the
came
floor?
from under a seat.
Sorry, you said it like he came out of the packet of crisps.
Oh, Christ. If they came out of the crisps, I'd have jumped out
So
the
you
window.
saw a little mouse.
I saw a little mouse. He wasn't even running. He was kind of trotting along. I was like, oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Fella beside me is also wearing headphones. He just nods at me like, yes, that is a mouse. He scuttles back in. I carry on drinking me thing. 10 minutes later, out he comes again. Now I've ordered chips. There's chips for free on the Aer Lingus voucher. So I've now got a plate of chips and out comes the mouse again. So I said, no, fuck this. I have to move. Got up. I said, I can't eat chips and a gin and tonic and look at a mouse at the same time.
Yeah.
Got up and moved around the corner. So there's more Irish people. I said, sorry, I have to squeeze in beside you here. Because there was no room there. I said, there's a mouse around the corner. There's a mouse around the corner.
I just imagine with the shades and the bar, the chips and the gin. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I needed company at this point. I was like, I'm not sitting on my own with a mouse around the corner. Then this man I was talking to says to me, oh God, he says, I'm always seeing mice at Amsterdam airport. He said there were 3 or 4 of them the other day down at the gate. I said, are you having a laugh?
Okay. Must be a thing.
It's a thing. It's a thing. A lot of mice there. Anyway, that's the downside. Upside.
Yes.
Upside. Oh my God. As I said, I think it had been, well, definitely more than 10 years since I'd been, maybe even more. And I'd kind of forgotten it. And I almost felt like, was I even here before? Because the sun was shining and I did a brilliant thing. I stayed. My personal assistant, ChatGPT, played a blinder. So now I'm putting in the venue and I'm saying, tell me the closest hotels to the venue so I don't have to taxi or, you know, whatever. So I stayed round the corner from Boom, Chicago, which is in a very funky area called Jordan. And you go out and you're just in all the little cobbled streets and the canals and you're walking around and there's just hundreds of little vintage, very funky, cool vintage
Oh,
shops
lovely.
and upscaling designery things. Oh, Jesus, you'd have died. You would have been in heaven.
Did you have enough room in your bag?
I bought 3 shirts, so they're only
Yes.
shirts, so
Yeah,
they
fine.
can go in. And I didn't buy any jewellery there because I did my jewellery in stitches, so I said, leave it out. Oh, no, I'm telling you a lie. I did. I got earrings. Of course I did. Of course I did. It was heaven. It was absolute heaven. The sun came out. It was
Lovely.
scorchio. Then on my way past, I found, because that was the only day I had, and I had deliberately booked a 6 o'clock flight because I thought, look, I need to see Amsterdam. I can't just go in.
Yes.
Oh, here's the other thing. So the night before, so I did my gig in Boom, Chicago.
Yeah.
Half the room was Irish, I'd say, and half then were Dutch.
Okay, yeah.
Fair play to the Dutch. They can all speak the English very well. They're into their comedy. Anyway, so there was lots of things they didn't understand. I had to explain the ride. That was a bit of crack.
Yeah.
Do you know what the ride is? No, says one half of the room. I said, could the Irish people explain to the Dutch people what the ride is?
Yes.
And I said, what's your word for the ride? And this woman was saying to me, nuken, nuken. I thought she was saying no good, no good. So I was going, no good. It's no good. And she's going, no, nuken. And then she said, nuken in the cooking, which means fucking in the kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah. And she said to me, we love to do a bit of nuking in the cooking. So I said, well, whatever you're having yourself, Breda.
Okay, so different climate,
Anyway.
different kind of layout of houses.
It was
Culture
a mad show, absolutely mad. Anyway, then afterwards, one of the lads comes back to me. I had been very good in Oslo the night before, and I'd gone straight home to my bed.
Yeah.
I was tired. I'd been there all day and had travelled early. But after Amsterdam, I was thinking, God, I worked hard. Like,
Yeah.
even though they were a great audience, because you're dealing with second language,
You're trying to keep
slowing
everyone
down.
together in the room with you.
Trying to keep asking them if they're with you, if they need it, and explain. So you're slowing it a bit. All that was, I was working me, and I came off that stage. Now I had earned it.
Yeah.
And this lad goes back to me and says, "There's 2 girls here that went to school with you."
Oh my God.
I said, "Bring them back." So back came the O'Brien sisters, one who lives in Holland and one who lives in Rome. And they were actually a good few years below me in school. So I didn't know them massively well. But they said, come on, do you want to come and have a drink? And I said, yeah, I will actually.
Yeah.
I'll go out to the bar and have a drink. So I did an Emma Doran on it, led astray.
Yeah.
Out I went to see the punters. Well, I had a ball. Had an absolute ball.
That's what you need though sometimes. And you
Yeah, I
need
did.
to meet somebody who you kind of half know or,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Well, I
You can
needed
just
them
place
to.
them and you're like, Grant, let's go.
I needed them to lead me
Yes.
astray. I didn't get led astray too badly now. I didn't go mental, and I could have. It's all going on in Amsterdam. And as you know, all the gear is legal.
Yeah.
And the smell of the wacky backy is in the air. And there's people saying, do you want to try one of these? And they're just taking them out in the bar. And you're going, oh, Jesus, look how comfortable he is taking out his little gummies there now. Yeah, of course, because it's legal. Everybody's taking out their stuff.
Yes.
It's a whole new world. We're very behind, aren't we? We're very behind.
I don't know. Would they legalize anything here? I don't think so.
I think they probably will in time.
Do you think? Yeah.
I think they will. Yeah. I think so. But anyway, what happened then? So I had the drinks, met the girls, met lovely people, lovely Irish people. I couldn't believe the Keep It Tight fans then. Can I remember how I said it?
International.
How it's Strak. They were determined to teach me how to say keep it tight and touch. And then I met a gorgeous young one called Ava from Carlo. Well, she made me night. She was sitting up the front with her little pal who was Irish German, and she was from Carlo. And you know when you find your people in an audience?
Yes.
You know you have to go, okay, now these are 2 who are into it in a big way.
Yes.
There was a little pocket of people over there on the left who were into it. But those 2 I really noticed because I thought they're very young. And then they were out at the bar, and she was 23 from Carlo, bright as a button, studying the law. Great crack. I loved her. And when we left, I was a bit peckish, hadn't eaten since maybe, I don't know, 4 o'clock. You know yourself. She goes,
Yes.
Deirdre, you have to try one of the burgers in the wall. because I said, I'd eat a slice of pizza. I was thinking, just something small.
Yeah.
So then we were passing. She said, no, you have to try this. This is an Amsterdam experience. This is an
Yeah.
experience. So I go in. It's just a regular chipper, Emma, but there's all the burgers in the wall
Yeah.
in little pockets, and they're hot. So you
Oh,
buy a
nice.
burger out of the wall. It was delicious. A little chicken burger I got.
Oh, yeah.
Very
nice.
simple now.
Yes.
Tiny bit of mayo on it, little bit of lettuce. I was so happy. I was ecstatic. I don't know if you saw me. I posted a picture of myself. You could see me
Having your burger.
smiling away, having my burger.
Well, when you get a nice burger, you say. I know you're not a massive fan of a burger.
No, I
but
am.
when you
If
get a
if
burger,
I'm hungry now.
yeah.
But it was small. It was a small little burger. It was perfectly formed.
Yeah.
Now then, she insisted on we had the chips, and of course, and I was done with the burger. But no, Ava said you have to try these chips. So out came the chips. Oh my God! They come with this very thick sort of satay paste.
Yeah.
I'd say 1,000,000 calories in the paste. We got stuck into them then.
Yeah, but you're no different to having your curry sauce here.
Not really. No, it's delicious. Delicious.
That sounds like
And then
great
I walked
time.
home round the corner, 4-minute walk to my hotel.
Yeah, I always try and get somewhere very close to the venue because
Yeah.
the last thing you need is free traipsing off again.
Well, I tell you where I was very happy I was close to the venue, and that was Oslo, because you would pay 50 quid to go 500 yards
Okay,
in
yeah.
Oslo.
Yeah, that just pisses you off.
Yeah. And that was very interesting to land there. I'd never been to Norway in my life. Immaculate.
Yeah.
I texted you to say,
Oh, yeah,
this
immaculate.
place is immaculate.
Lovely.
The first thing I noticed was the trees as you're flying in.
Yeah.
You just see.
Geez, you're getting some mileage in this year, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll tell you something. I'm very happy now that I did this little European leg.
Yes.
Really happy I did. I mean, this was exactly the reason I did it. I thought there's places now I wouldn't go to, or I won't
What's
book
happening
to
there?
go there. And yeah, it's really paid off. It's a bit of
Sounds
hard work
great.
in it, in the shows and selling the shows.
Yeah.
But the people who come are really into it. And I tell you something, love, I am absolutely dumbstruck by the people who are listening to our podcast all over the world. Like, it's fascinating, isn't it?
Well, Chloe, see, that's it. They come and listen to us chat about things.
Yeah.
Look, you never know what you're
And
going to hear. with this
Nucha,
podcast.
you heard Nucha there on my phone, played the
Yes.
recording. I'm going to see Emma in Leicester Square on 12th of June.
See, you just don't know what we could be talking about. Kids' uniforms. We could be talking about anal beads. You never know.
You never know.
Tune in next week. You had a very exciting week.
Yeah. I think I've told you the best of it now. Have I anything else to tell you?
But you know what I was doing while you were away?
Oh, yeah, tell me.
Midterm. Surprise midterm I'd totally forgotten about.
So one of them was
Shite.
in school because the secondary
Yeah.
and one was off. So it's
Yeah.
no use to anyone.
So I was like, all right. So kind of arranged a few things or whatever. I'll tell you the highlights from my week. Out the back garden, on the fence, I had 2 pigeons riding for the whole week.
That was unfortunate because I actually had a little look at the red light district. I forgot to tell you that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway, let's get back to the pigeons.
The pigeons, they'd be kind of kissing each other and snuggling up to each other. And then there was some sort of fight and they kind of went a little bit separate on the fence. But then they came back and they were riding and they were facing into the kitchen to do the riding. I mean, they could have just turned the other way. But whatever.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
We had them. We did a few trips here, there. Deirdre.
When you say we had them, are you saying that watching the pigeons riding was part of the midterm break experience for your
was.
child?
Save me having to tell him anything. Anyway,
So birds and the bees,
Yeah, yeah.
literally.
literally, look
Here's
out
the birds.
window.
Don't know where the bees are, but the birds are at it. Let's go.
Had a cleaner on Friday.
Yay!
Had
A
cleaner.
good cleaner?
Yes, did a great job. From Gavin.
Yay, well
So
done,
thanks, Gavin.
Gavin, our producer, our keeper.
So hopefully she'll come back because I was chatting to a few women in Sligo, tell them I got the cleaner.
Where is she from?
We didn't get into that because
Well, was she Irish?
no.
All right. So
I
you
was
couldn't
trying-
find an Irish cleaner to save your life.
I was trying to tell, like, or you know what I mean? I was trying to communicate with her and whatever, and I was trying not to spook her because I was trying to get the dogs out of the house so that she would have
Okay.
a bit of space. Do
Yes.
you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so I did that.
And I need more details. Did she change sheets?
No, I didn't do the sheets because it was her
Okay.
first day.
So
it
you just
wasn't
thought break her in gently.
break her in gently.
Yeah.
Well, let her break herself in gently. I'm not going to break her in.
No, indeed.
But,
yeah.
Yeah, just left her at it. Because see, the dogs, then I said, you can't be cleaning the gaff with the dogs barking at you.
Dogs
I
are
said,
high maintenance, these feckin' dogs.
I'll get rid of them. I'll bring them out for a walk or whatever. And so that was all good. Yeah, and then I was in Sligo on Saturday and I was chatting to a few women after and I said to them, oh, I got a cleaner. And all the women, oh, you have to have a cleaner. And then one of the, now the thing is, if she comes back, you need them to come back, like everyone.
They were all invested.
They were all invested. Like this just after the show. People were nearly tweaking their nipples. They're like, oh, the clean. I was like, right, this is what I need to be talking about. This is what gets women going. Talk about
This
cleaners.
is what gets women going.
But I
Yeah.
tell you
This is the
what-
best
yeah.
help in our lives.
I've never seen women get so excited on a
Yeah.
subject. I went in Sligo, I went to the wrong venue.
Well, how could you do that? Were you going to the Hawks though?
Well, I thought I was. I was going to the Art Deco.
So you arrived at the Hawkswell
So-
where we first met.
Yes. So the Hawkswell, and then there's the Art Deco Hawkswell. So I just thought it was the same
I
thing.
never heard of the art. It's called the Art Deco Hawkswell.
Yeah,
They have a second venue or what?
they have a second venue.
Oh,
So I get up to the Hawkswell. There is
presume it wasn't far away.
20 minutes down the road. There was a load of teenagers, I'd say maybe nearly 50, in singing and all. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cutting it a bit tight. I went up to someone and said, hey, yeah, no, I'm Emma. I have a shower tonight. He's like, don't think you do. And I said, I do. He's like, well, we're doing a tech rehearsal.
This is a
So-
musical, and I know who's involved in this. Kerry Golding. Our Kerry.
Okay, yes, because he gives me somebody's number to ring and they tell me, no, it's in the Art Deco. So the Art Deco has just reopened.
Yeah.
It's a cinema.
Oh, wow.
It's like 1940s. It's gorgeous. But I met Kerry. Kerry came to the gig and she
Ah.
said, oh, that's where you are for the pod. And I was like, oh, okay. She put me some
Oh,
lovely
so
little
are we doing a
pastries.
live pod record in the Art Deco?
Yes.
No. Now we know.
Yeah. But they were all flat out in the Hawks. So they were like, no, sorry, we're doing a tech rehearsal. And I was like, right. Like, I was freaked out. I was like, no, definitely on a show. And then I opened my phone, like, to see my details. And he says, whatever way the date was done, he's like, 8th. He's like, does that not say August? I said, no, it's not. Oh, I can't. I felt like,
Oh, you
headbutting.
must have nearly wanted
I
to
nearly-
cry at the thought.
I nearly
Am I
had.
here
It's so.
for a gig that's
it's a
in
trek.
August?
It's a trek.
It's a trek.
It's a trek. And the way back home is
3-hour
fine.
trek.
Well, it's 3.5. And then
Yeah.
you'll have to stop and get petrol or something like so. It's basically 4.
Is it 3.5? Does
It's
Sligo?
3.5. What if you're
Oh,
going
terrible.
on like a weekday? Yeah.
God.
Yeah, no, it's 3.5. You know, with traffic and everything.
Oh.
So I nearly headbutted him.
But he was wrong. He was wrong.
He was
So
wrong.
let's keep this on track.
Yeah, no, it wasn't his fault.
Mm.
And then where did I go? And then I came home. And then I went off.
Now, was this
to-
the day? What day? The cleaner came on the Friday.
the cleaner
so when
came
you
on the Friday?
came home,
I
that
went
night.
to the gig on Saturday. Let me
What
check.
did she do for you? Did she do the bathrooms? Was the kitchen spot?
She did the bathrooms. She did the
Washed and hoovered
kitchens.
floors?
Yeah, washed and hoovered floors. Yeah,
Delight of you.
great. And do you know what? I was a little bit kind of, Emma, chill out. Because, Sligo was Friday, Drogheda was Saturday. When she was leaving the house on Friday, and I have to text her now to, should I get her once a week or every 2 weeks?
Once a week.
For the 2
Fucking
hours,
every
do you
2
think?
weeks. Jesus, woman. Once a week is nothing. 2 hours. 2 hours of help once a week.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, true.
My God.
I'll see how she's fixed.
I get mine for 3 hours, just saying.
Okay. When she was leaving, I think I was a bit over the top because I was like,
You were thanking her so much.
Yeah.
Down your knees, were you?
yeah,
Yeah.
it looks great. I said, well, brilliant, great, fantastic, lovely, marvellous, brilliant, well done. I sounded like Georgie Burgess in the
Darling,
Snapper that was day
darling,
one
this
shower.
is all of us. We are groveling to the cleaners. Groveling to the cleaners. Sure, in the beginning, when I first got Madonna,
Yeah.
I was going, would you take €50 cash? Would you take €50 cash into your hand and I'll clean the house before you get here? Would that be all right? That's what's going on. That's what's going on with the cleaners.
Yeah. I nearly found myself watching her going down the driveway. You know what I mean? Like, kind of.
Yeah. Because back to the point of it, this is the single biggest piece of help in your life
Yeah.
when you are a parent of children and you're working.
Yeah.
Let's throw that in there.
Yeah.
Just to get a little fucking break
Yeah.
from the domestic skiviness. Which, by the
Yeah.
way, as I used to say, even if you have a cleaner, you are still cleaning. It
I
doesn't
know.
fucking
Do you know
stop.
what
It just
do you
means
know when
someone's
I would
done
have
the big
loved? Do you know
jobs
when
for
I
you.
would have loved it actually? When I had a baby and toddler at home,
Yes.
I would have loved it then. Like to take because it's very hard to clean a house when you're in the house
It's
all the
torture,
time.
Emma. It's torture. It's too much.
Would have been nice then as well. It would look nice anytime. So now she came, so kind of falling in love with her. I'm gonna try and just keep that.
Are we allowed to say her name? Like it's are you
I
afraid
won't
to
say her
her
name. I'll have to check with
It's
her
a
first.
foreign name. It's not like everyone's going to go, oh, I know.
But then she's more
I know
But
Madonna
then she's more identifiable.
with just a first name.
I don't know, dude. I don't want to jeopardize my relationship
no,
with
fair
her.
enough. She's no way she's listening to the pod.
Oh, she's
love,
not
but anyway.
listening to the pod, but I don't
No.
want to jeopardize my relationship.
Fair enough.
It's
I'll say
very
nothing because I
early.
definitely don't want it to jeopardize a relationship.
Dude, it's
I-
very early days.
I'm
It's a
very
new
invested
relationship.
in this relationship. So yeah, okay, agreed. We'll say nothing.
And then I was in Drogheda on
My hometown.
Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't get them out of the bar. Couldn't get them out of the bar.
To start the show, you mean?
To start
At
the
beginning?
show.
Yeah.
I think we started the show about 8:20.
Madness.
I was like, we need to start. But then I'm like, I'm always like, well, I want everyone to have their drinks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they have a nice little green room.
But also
the TLT.
they have an interval, so they're going to get drinks at the interval
Yeah, but I
as
don't
well.
want people to be sitting down without their drinks.
No, fair point. Neither do I.
So that was great. And my first time doing that room, the new
The big room.
big room. So that was
Huge
lovely.
room. It's a 1,000-seater room.
Is it 1,000?
I think might be 900.
9 something maybe, yeah.
900.
And sure, that's only a spin down the road.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm back there in March.
Was anyone asking for me there from the hometown? No.
Loads of people were asking for you, Deirdre.
Yeah, good. I'd be very upset now.
Big fans of the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was Tommy Leddy? Did you meet Tommy?
I didn't meet Tommy, no.
Tommy Leddy's legend in Drogheda. He's the man who built the
Oh, yeah.
Tommy Leddy Theatre.
No, I didn't.
And his son, you might have
meet
met
him.
one of his sons. Usually they're running the gaff on the night.
Oh.
Very charming. All very charming.
Yeah, maybe I did then, yeah. And I think I'd seen him there before.
Yeah, they're super friendly. Yeah.
So that was
Nice.
good. And then what else did I do with myself? Oh, fuck all, Deirdre. I just tried to keep myself together.
Did you have any
Yeah.
nice weather?
The weather was nice.
Yeah.
And I
Because guess what happened
went
to me
out for
in
walks with
Stitches?
himself and stuff.
The sun
What?
didn't shine.
Well, I didn't want to say it to you, but I knew a couple of
No.
people that were heading that direction.
Yeah.
And I'd heard beforehand.
The sun didn't shine. But you know what, Emma will say the difference was,
Yeah.
even though the sun didn't shine, it was very warm.
Okay.
Like I still could, sort of divest myself of the layers. And the sun, it did come out twice, like once on a walk and once when I was sitting down for lunch, like maybe for
Okay.
an hour, where you
Yeah.
still felt like, oh wow. And you could still walk by the sea and kind of enjoy it and feel warm.
Yes.
I was perished coming in here today, love. Absolutely.
Oh, well, it is freezing
It is
today.
the 11th of May.
It is very, very cold
Cashmere
today.
jumper, leather jacket, frozen.
I still have the electric blanket on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's out of control.
There's little windows, pockets of it's getting summer. Now, I've had
Yeah.
a couple of barbecues.
No, the sun has
Themselves
shone.
just
It's just
mad
this
for the
erratic.
barbecue.
It's this erratic behavior. What I would like is, would the summer come and could somebody declare, yes, spring, summer is upon us. You
Yeah.
can put away your winter jackets, your jumpers. It's here. No, it's here for a few days. Oh, the winter's back.
It's never going to
Few
happen.
days. Oh, the winter's back.
Never going to happen. I have
No.
have me Ella at home. Oh, sorry.
Jesus, she's exhausted.
I have
after.
Ella at home for a few days, which is going home
Nice.
today.
Oh.
She's going
How's
to be
Ella Bella?
She's great form.
Is she called Ella Bella?
We have everyone in our house family has millions of names. Even the
I like Ella
dogs
Bella.
have millions of names. Yeah, Ella Bella, Aggie, Waggy Baggy, Naggy, like lots of names. You see as well, because I suppose having the younger brothers, they would have called her various things before they got
Yes.
to Ella. So some of them stuck. But yeah, she is going to be 23
Oh
this
my
month. And
goodness.
for some reason, 23 feels really big to me.
Grown up.
Like
It does.
that is a proper grown, like that's a proper adult child, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. It is.
I just went, oh.
Yeah, even when Holly turned 21, I went, "Oh God, you're 21."
Yeah, but I think 21 is like, oh yeah, you remember like, oh, the key to the house and people have all the 21 stuff. It's still just like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, 21. But I was like, oh, we're really motoring on through the 20s here.
23. Yeah.
23. Fucking
She's
hell.
happy out, isn't she? She's in great
She's
place.
happy out. She's doing the marathon in Cork, the half marathon now.
I mean,
in a
brilliant.
couple of
Half
weeks.
is loads.
Loads. She's out running loads and doing the devil and all. She's happy out. And yeah, just nice to see her, you know. Nice
Will I
to
tell
see
you
her.
about the red light district?
Yeah, of course.
That'll wake you up.
But you have to, yeah, no, that's right up my street. Now, does it have to go on thanks a minute?
No,
or is it okay?
unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, I can keep it. Do you want me? Will I keep it for thanks a milf? Because
Well,
it's
give us
nearly
the
time to wrap
give
this
us
up.
the taste.
Well, little Ava, I was Ava from Carlo. I wish I could remember her second name. I decided she was the oracle. She was the one who had just seen us. The burger was so delicious, and she made me buy it. I thought I'm going to listen to Ava, so I said to her, "Listen."
she's at.
I said, "Well, what do you advise me to do tomorrow?" I said, "I literally have to check out of the room at 12 o'clock, say, and I have to get in a taxi at 4 to go to the airport." So various different people had said, "Oh, do this bit of shopping. There's a mall where you have champagne at the top and you work your way down." But I thought, I don't want to be indoors. It's too sunny. So she said, "No, do you know what you do?" She said, "Leave your hotel," she said, "and you walk past all the lovely little canals and vintage shop and walk over to the red light district." Because she said, it's quite interesting to see it in the daytime because it's sunny. It's not, you'll feel very safe. It's not like I wouldn't be going there at nighttime now on my own, you know.
That's fair.
Yeah, you wouldn't be heading on your own over there. So I thought, yeah, and actually maybe, and I had seen the red light district before on a visit. As I said, it was so long ago, kind of didn't really mean an awful lot to me. And I don't think there's an awful lot of it left. It's not what it used to be. I think it's much, much smaller. But you know how it works, do you?
No.
So there are sex workers in the window.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Sitting on a chair or standing, waving out at you. And you can go in the little door there and pay for an hour and the curtain goes across. And it's just like the human condition is mad, isn't it? There's something just wild about that. I'll never, but a little bit of me was trying to think, well, is this better? Is this better than a poor creator standing on a corner in the fucking cold trying to get a bit of business?
See, it wouldn't be the riding, it'd be the cold.
It'd be the cold.
It'd be the cold that do you in.
It would be the cold that would do you in. I was looking at these ones
be grand.
in the window,
the chilled
standing or sitting in a chair in their underwear, quite comfortable.
Yeah,
quite comfortable. They didn't look miserable to me. They looked very comfortable, waving away out at everyone.
Their legs, like they had colour.
Wasn't a goosebump in sight.
Right, okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Warm.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, it's all regulated. They're taxpayers. It's all above board.
Who would you bring that up with now? Who would be the politician to go to with that?
Yeah, I don't know. Who would you think?
I don't know who's in charge.
I don't think it would be me, Hall.
I don't know.
No, I think there'd be. Remember, there was outrage at the thoughts.
Well, better if it's legalised and people have some sort of protection and
I mean, it's so interesting because you kind of think, God, now, do you want your children? Do you want to expose kids? They want to be walking around and seeing this. Is it normal? Is it really normalized? It's a strange one.
But I think though sometimes with kids, you can see a lot, you can see stuff and hear stuff and whatever. and it will completely go over your head. Now, am I saying bring the kids down to the red light district?
No.
Probably not.
And I didn't see any
But
kids. I saw one. I saw one kid with parents.
They wouldn't necessarily know what's going on. Now, when they're older, they look back at it, they'll go, Jesus, my dad had me that weekend and we walked down red light district. What the fuck? But they probably, be surprised, I think, at the time.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong. It's fucking, like, to us, it just seems so weird. I try when people tell me they've an OnlyFans or whatever. I'm like, that's great. And I'm like, yeah, that's brilliant. But part of me's like, is it great though? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I try to be like, well, that's someone making their own money. Now, I do think probably OnlyFans is probably better than like that. Then you can take control of it yourself, and you're removed from it and all the rest of it. I do think that is probably
it's
a
safe.
better
It's definitely
experience.
safe.
Yeah,
and you're
then
in
at the
control.
same time, I'm like, is it though?
But
I always
it's
feel
just
like it
not
has
for
to
you,
affect
Emma. It's not for
Yeah.
you. It's not for
Well, let's
most
see how
of
the
us,
comedy
but
goes. It could fucking be for me. We don't know. Might have to.
I think you're doing very well, love. I
Yeah, but we
think
don't know
it's
where it's
fine.
gonna go.
Little
I'm not
workaholic over
I'm
there.
not saying a nipple, but you know what I mean?
I'm not saying a nipple.
Never mind.
I missed something there, did I?
No, nothing. But I don't know.
Are you sure you don't watch Twitter
sure.
Fight?
I'm sure.
Oh,
But I
gosh.
don't know.
Thanks,
On
Mel.
different days, yeah, thanks, Mel. On different days, I think in relation to sex work, I feel differently given the day.
I'd say that's how they feel. On different days, I'd say they're up for it.
Yeah.
And on other days, I'd say they're thinking, I'm getting a fucking proper job.
Yeah, I
Fuck
know.
this.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
I suppose it's probably not for the majority of people doing it, though. It's probably not a long-term plan anyway. So maybe at least there's some.
Anyway, it's an extraordinary place. And what I found really interesting about it was there's a lot of, so the kind of streets are side streets, but on either side you've got the canals. So there's people go out on boats having a lovely day. Now, there was a lot of stags and a lot of hens.
Yeah.
Obviously, head to Amsterdam. So there was loads of them. But also there was lots of just couples away for the weekend and loads of like little restaurants and boats. So they're only just these little side streets. The whole area doesn't feel like a seedy area. It's
Yeah.
It didn't even actually feel seedy at all. It felt more intriguing than oh God, this is something up.
Did it feel more like it just has different parts?
And maybe that was because I went in the day and the sun was shining and there's so much everyday life around it, and that might be different at nighttime.
Yeah.
It probably is. I'm sure it is. But it's what a place. It's all going on with their legalized cannabis and gummies, and it's just a free world. It's got a kind of hippie free vibe. And I never saw so many bicycles in all my life, and I never saw so many magnificent flowers. Oh,
well, you definitely
flowers.
You definitely seem relaxed today. Anyway,
do I?
Yeah. And where are you off?
The flowers were beautiful. I've only got one European gig left.
Oh yeah,
Copenhagen.
Oh
yeah, I've never been.
Wonderful,
so I'll have another story for you next week. Yeah, exactly. Copenhagen, Birmingham, and Ballinasloe. People of Ballinasloe and surrounding. I need you to fill that gig for me because it's my last one.
Yeah.
And I really would like to go.
We need to go out with a bang.
I need to go out with a bang.
Yeah. I'm sure they're coming.
They better be. It's the end of May. I think it's literally the last. I think it's like the 29th or something.
I am heading off to Belfast this week now.
For your first Ulster Hall or second?
No, I haven't even gotten to my Ulster Hall yet.
Oh?
I'm in the Mac.
Again?
Yeah. I think I had 3 in the Mac. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to be there. And what else? Vicar Street's September. Get on it. And everything else is on my website.
Yes, and likewise.
And thanks for coming so far to all the shows. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Can I just say thank you to everybody who came to the Oslo gig and the gig in Amsterdam. I just thoroughly enjoyed everyone I met. The energy was amazing. Gracias.
Great stuff.
Keep it tight. Say it there in Dutch, Emma.
Say it to me.
How it struck.
How it struck.
How it struck. How it struck.
Keep it tight.
Tight.